live. We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, I should say. My name is Teacher Casey, and I am here with Shallen. Hey, Shallen.
Hello there.
How are things where you are?
Well, it's really snowy here. We got a big storm just yesterday. We're supposed to get some more, but I'm in Michigan. So what do you expect?
So you're expecting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like tank top weather yesterday here, but then today it's still warm, but the wind is just crazy right now. I can hear trash cans from people's houses blowing around.
Really? Wow.
There's a window right there. That's why I'm looking out there.
Well, you might hear the snow plows. You might hear the snow plows come down my street. So,
hey, Kelly Tag, you are first. Look at you. All right, so let's get started. I've been trying to keep these shorter, which you know how hard it is for me because I love to talk to my friends. So, but today we're here to talk all about Guestoria. Some of you may have seen our first live that we did, but you have some changes, right, Shallen?
Yeah, we have some good changes, some things that is exciting both for the kids and for the teachers.
Awesome. Hey, Amy Lou. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. You want to know the fun stuff or the boring stuff, or in between?
Put it in the chat. You want to hear the fun stuff or the boring stuff?
Yeah, let me know. Well, let's see. I like to eat popcorn, pizza, and pickles, but you probably don't want to know that. I love pickles. I've been loving them ever since a kid, but I'm sure that's not what you guys want to hear about, right?
That's the stuff I like to hear about. I don't know about everybody else. It is Amy and Kelly, so they probably like to hear that stuff too. But.
Oh, okay. But really, what I do is I basically help teachers and kids out. What I mean by that is I'm an engineer by background. I've also done teaching in engineering and also for other companies such as VIP Kid, who's widely known, and a few other youth schools and programs and things like that. But what I do now, specifically with Gastoria is a site where teachers are hosting their classes. And also we've just done something new and exciting within the last 3 months. We have a pen pal club.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear all about that.
Sure, yeah.
Cute. Amy Lou said all of the above she wants to hear about. And she said we have pickled beer here.
Interesting.
I would try it. I've had blueberry beer. That was good.
Oh, okay. I've had apple beer. That's pretty good.
All right. All right. So for those that weren't here on our first live, you kind of explained Guestoria, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
So is it, you said it can host the classes, or is it a marketplace? Does that make sense?
Okay, got it. Yeah, let me explain that just a little bit more. So when I say host, it is more of a marketplace. So teachers are able to come onto Guestoria, log in, and submit classes. Well, I won't even say submit, I'll say list classes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're able to list classes for whatever it is that you teach. We keep it open. We don't limit what it is that you teach. I can tell you some things that do work very well though, and maybe we can get to that. But basically you come on the site, you list your classes, and you don't have to wait for me to approve it. I know some other companies, you have to wait and get approved and that type of thing. However, I will take a look, and if I see anything that I feel could help you out better, or things that, aren't quite, I guess, right for your listening, then you'll get an email from me, and I'll, share what my thoughts are. So yes, come onto the site, list your classes. So that's for the teacher side. So
correct me if I'm wrong, you do have some type of marketing background, right?
Actually, I have developed a marketing background. So my core background is in engineering, and that's how I'm able to develop such a, I like to call it an awesome platform.
Right.
That's how I've been able to develop such a thing. And also with my teaching experience. So I basically combine the two. And so, bam.
Awesome. Hey, Rebecca. So if you guys have any questions for us, just put them in the chat. You know how it works. They're all awesome friends. All right. I am super excited to hear about what this Pen Pal Club is.
Well, the Pen Pal Club was just started about 3 months ago. Okay. And I mean, I said I was going to give this a try because what I was looking to do is to bring more traction to Gastoria so that the teachers will be able to have more students, right?
Right.
So long story short, with everything that's going on in the world these days, with the pandemic and the other thing that I won't name, I said, what can I do to actually bring students to the site, something that students are really, really looking for. And I came up with the Pen Pal Club.
It
Yeah.
sounds cute.
Yeah. And so with the Pen Pal Club, I'm sure many of you probably know what a pen pal is. Put it in the chat box if you know what a pen pal is. Say me if you know what it is. So pen pals existed, quite some time ago, where it's basically you meet a friend and you write a letter to them, you send it in the mail. Okay, that is kind of long gone with all of the technology that we have these days, right?
True.
Everybody's on their phone, on their iPad, on a computer or whatnot. And so I believe that that's part of the reason why the letter writing has kind of disappeared somewhat. Yeah. So this is a way for kids to be social, right? Because that's lacking these days. Nobody's really traveling like crazy or getting out and meeting people, like they used to. So this is a way for kids to be social, meet people that they have similar interests with, or someone that's completely different. And here's the thing. Now, it's called Pen Pals, but I give parents the options to let their kids write letters, send emails, do Zoom meetups, whatever you're comfortable with as a parent and as a kid. I give you that option, but it's a platform where you can meet kids from all over the world.
Super cute. I love it. I had a pen pal when I was younger. She was from Africa, from Botswana. And I still remember like her sending pictures and everything. And it's so cute.
Yeah. A lot of the kids like to write, but we have some little ones who can't really write as well. So what they're doing is drawing pictures and sending them.
So cute. I love it. So why did you decide to create this platform for teachers?
Well, okay. So, the pandemic has changed. The pandemic has changed so much. I mean, that a lot of companies have shifted, made changes and things like that. And I'm one of those people. I had to change some things up. So Gastoria started in around 2016, and it was actually for a different industry. Right. And so just as of last year, I decided to revamp it specifically for teachers. Okay. And so I had teachers on the site, but then I added, and just like with any software company, whether it's OutSchool, whether it's VIP Kid, whether it's Gastoria, they're always going to be revamping things so they can offer what's best, right? And so that's basically what I did. Teachers were on the site, and then I added the Pen Pal Club just a few months ago. And so I started it. I transitioned really kind of because of the pandemic. So and I'm going to try to stop saying that word because I want us to come out of the pandemic.
We're not speaking that word anymore now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Well, I think it's great that you were able to transition and change. I think that's partly why some people are having such a hard time, is they just don't know how to transition and try new things. So it's forcing people to. Some like it, some don't. I'm okay with change.
Yeah.
I love to change and do new things. But yeah, I do.
Yeah. But I it's interesting because, like you said, some people don't like to change, but you have to change. You have to change because things that worked, maybe even a year ago probably don't work as good right now. I've heard of some teachers, for example, saying that they joined a platform. It was great, but now it's not working for them anymore. Right. Yeah. And so when those types of things happen, you as a teacher also need to know how to market yourself. I mean, not everything works. Not everything works, but I've built the platform and the listings for the teachers with specific key elements such that it draws the attention and it makes it easy for a student to opt in to your classes.
Hi, Ariel. She said she's somewhat okay with change. Yeah.
I
hear you. So now Gastoria, let's see, I had it on a question here, but so how does it work? Do you still have the digital business cards?
Yeah, we still have those. So there are two things that we have for teachers specifically. You can list your classes and
Mhm.
you can have a digital business card attached. Now, the digital business card is basically, let's just call it a bio to make
Yeah.
it. Forget that digital business
I
card.
like
Let's,
the sound of it, a business card. Ooh, I sound
yeah,
so official.
yeah, I know. But that's essentially what it is because
Yeah.
what you can do is you'll have your classes. That's one thing, but your class is linked to your digital business card /
Mhm.
bio. Okay. What's great about this is that you can list some of everything about yourself. And not only that, you can put direct links to your social media pages, your website, if you have one, your YouTube page or whatever. I know there are other platforms out there where you can list your bio, but it's limited in terms of what's clickable and what you're able to share. But
Right.
me, I say, since you're independent, do what you want to do,
Right.
share as much information about yourself, because what happens is, whether or not everyone knows this or not, when a parent comes to look at your class, they're oftentimes not just looking at your class, right? They're looking at your ratings. They're looking at
Mhm.
you, they're looking at information about you. And the more that they can see so that they can feel comfortable with making that
Mhm.
decision on, choosing you or contacting you as a teacher, the more information that you have is sometimes better, for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I think it builds that know, like, and trust. They kind of feel like they're getting to know you a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah. Ariel wants to know. So is this another platform for teaching?
Yeah. Well, it's not actually, you don't teach on the platform, it's a marketing platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So what's great about this is that, look, I'm sure as a teacher, you want to keep as much money in your pocket as possible.
Right.
Right. So what it allows, yeah, we don't take the 30% out or anything like that. However, there is a fee depending on, and we can probably get to that, depending on
Right.
which teacher level you sign up to, but it allows you to act pretty much totally as an independent teacher.
Mhm.
Okay. What's great about it is that you'll have your listing, and depending on which level you have, you can have, one listing or multiple classes listed. Okay.
Right.
But what's great is the parent comes and they click a big blue button to say, I'm interested. They fill in their details. You receive an email as a teacher saying, this is the parent that's interested in this
Mhm.
class. Okay. You're able to then contact them back directly. If they give
Right.
you their phone number, I always tell teachers, that's gold. That's gold if someone gives you their phone number, because they can put their phone number in there. You can always text them. Look, believe me, I know the latest things that work. Texting, texting is one that for surely works. I have so many parents, and I just, we text and it works. So, long story short, they contact you. You're able to get back in contact with them directly. And
Right.
as far as payment is concerned, if you're that type of teacher who's comfortable with sending a PayPal link or something like that, when it comes time for your class, you can send them the payment link as well. And we also have
Mhm.
another tool if you want to actually schedule the class and give them a certain time. We have
Okay.
that on Guestoria as well.
So Kelly said it's more of an advertising site, and Amy said keep it real. Yes. Yeah. So you
Yep.
can add whatever you need about yourself. So I did like that on the site too. I am on the site, guys. So I haven't posted much, but I'm
I
on
know
there.
we gotta get those classes up there. But
I
I think
know.
you've been busy, pretty busy, kind of doing some other things, right?
I have been. I have been.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to list a class? Guys, I have the questions here on my phone. That's why I keep looking down. But so how much does it cost to list classes? What are the different levels there?
Sure. So there are three different options for teachers to list a class. The first option is free, where you can list up to one class. Okay. And it
Mhm.
also has some other limited features, but you can try it out, right?
Yeah.
If you want
And you
to see
can
how
change
things
out the
work.
class, right?
Yeah, you can change
Okay.
out the class for sure. Yep, you can edit it anytime you want. Unless I start to see some fishy stuff, maybe I'll put more restrictions on there. But as of right now,
Yeah.
yeah, you can edit it anytime you want. And then the second option is level 2, which means that you will be a featured teacher. Okay, that is $75 per month, and we're watching this in 2022 February. These are the prices right now. I don't know what they're
Right.
going to be, a month from now or a year from now. Okay. But $75, and that's on a quarterly basis. Okay. That's for level 2 on a quarterly basis, $75 every 3 months. So that's basically $25 a month. Okay. The third,
Okay.
yeah. The third option is annual, and you'll be a featured teacher. And I can explain a little bit more about what featured teacher is, right? But that's $255 for the whole year.
For the year.
Yeah. Yeah. And you probably want to know, okay, well, I'm throwing out prices here. What do you actually get? Right?
I'm sure.
Yeah. So I mentioned for the free option, you get to list up to 1 class, and there's also some other things. I won't name up other things. But with the featured, that's where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. Okay. Number 1, you get to list up to 8 classes. So for those teachers that have many classes, the more the merrier, because the students are here and they're waiting for you. Okay.
Right.
And they also set alerts for different types of classes that they're interested in. And so that's that. You get to list up to 8 different classes. Let me take a look, because sometimes I just forget what's all included.
You can also list your out school classes on here.
Yes. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes. And I think teachers find that attractive, because what you can do is on your listing that you put on Gastoria, you can actually put a link to your out school class. Now, this is only for featured teachers. If you sign up for free, I advise you to not put a link to your out school, because it won't be clickable, and parents will not do anything that's just not clickable. They're not going to copy and paste the link. Yeah, they want it easy. So yes, you can put your out school classes on there. Do you guys like that you can link to your out school? Put something in the chat. Let me know if you like it. I can't see the chat, but Casey can.
Yeah, I can. So it's a little bit delayed on their end, so we'll hear about that soon. But I think it's a good idea, especially if you're kind of in that transition where you're an independent teacher, you want your own students, but you're also needing to keep on these other platforms like OutSchool. And since you can post your link there, you're kind of, helping to market yourself in many different ways. And also, I know a lot of teachers have been giving, free and discounted classes, and maybe this is a way to find a new pool of students, with their current links and stuff. So
definitely, I'm happy that you mentioned that. I encourage teachers to put free and discounted classes on the site, because it's a great way to get those students who don't really want to take the risk up front by paying, and you get them in, and then you work your magic. I also have some sales skills that I offer to teachers as well, for converting a student from a free class to their paid classes. So if you sign up for featured, I'll help you with that.
So Ariel wants to know if people have had a lot of success with it.
Well, here's the thing. There are some teachers that come onto the site and they sign up for free. And I'll, be honest with you, you're not getting the biggest bang for your buck. The free option is for you to be able to list the class, see how it works. Sometimes you just need to get in there with your mouse and kind of, see how things work. So I would definitely say that they have not had as much success, honestly. But those teachers who come on board and sign up for as a featured teacher, where I'm able to dig in a little bit more, help you with some of your marketing skills, help you to create that, great post and things like that. Those are the teachers that have much success. And especially if you relist your classes after they expire. I have some featured teachers whose classes have expired, but haven't relisted them or something like that. So what I'm trying to say is you have to do some work yourself.
Of course.
Okay. And that's definitely going to make you successful. When you have me, one-on-ones and things like that to help you with being successful. But yes, teachers have been successful. I have one teacher in particular, I'm just thinking about out the top of my head. She's gotten so many students with the strategies that I've taught her to, do some marketing outside on her own. I mean, quite a bit. So, yeah. But if you want to be more specific when you ask me about success, then feel free. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to show us something, or you were just looking something up?
Nope, I was looking at the different options to see what's all included.
Oh, that's right.
Sometimes I forget.
Me too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just have to point this out. Do you guys see my background? I put my family and my puppy. It's my puppy's birthday today.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't like me because I'm a cat, but how old is your dog?
Right. He is 2. He's just laying right over here. He's a big boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
All right, let's keep going. I get sidetracked, but Shalene's used to that, and so is in Amy, Kelly, Rebecca, and Ariel. So
Mm-hmm.
they're used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So how can someone get started on Guestoria?
Well, if you're a teacher, or if you're a kid wanting to join a pen pal club, all you have to do is go to Gastoria.com. And
Mhm.
for those of you who don't know how to spell Gastoria, it's Guestoria. Okay.
And it's in
So,
the description.
okay. Yeah. So just go to
Okay.
Gastoria.com and click the join button. And then it's going to ask you if you are a parent or if you're a teacher. Of course, your audience here is probably going to click on teacher, unless you
Probably.
have some kids who want to join a pen pal club. So,
That's cute. How did we talk about how much does a pen pal club cost?
oh, we didn't talk about that. The pen pal club has 2 options. Okay.
Hmm.
I like to give options, right? I don't like to force
Right.
you into anything. So 2 options, $9.99 per month,
Hmm.
or $89.99 for the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah, very affordable. I mean, I have a mixture of parents choosing, but a lot of them really like the annual, because I've had parents say, hello, Shalene, I don't want to pay month to month. I want to pay for the whole year. So
Right.
so I
That's
decided to,
cheaper.
yeah, it is. It actually is, because it ends up being cheaper with how I've structured things. You end up getting a
Yeah.
bigger bang for your buck if you go for annual. But it's up to
Yeah.
you.
Now I did put my affiliate link in there, but I don't think it's different now, right?
Yes, let's talk about affiliates real quick. So,
Yes.
like I told you, things are always changing, right? But
That's
for the better, for the better.
okay. Yes.
Yeah. So for the teachers, the affiliate link, how can I say this? We just changed it. So now
Right.
what we're doing, teachers can actually uh, get paid if you refer kids to the Pen Pal Club.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yep.
Cute.
Yeah, and basically what happens is, for the Pen Pal Club, it's very secure. Okay, I'm sure, if you're a parent, you're probably wondering about this whole Pen Pal Club. You
Yeah.
have to meet with me on Zoom, okay? And then we go through everything, maybe about 20-25 minutes or so, and then I get you in if you want to get in, if it's a good fit for your family. So, what I really wanted to say is, in terms of the affiliate link or referrals,
Hmm.
um, your name can be added to the sign up scheduler that the parents see when they're scheduling a Zoom appointment with me for the Pen Pal Club. So if you're a teacher, if you
Hmm.
sign up for featured, your name can be added to the sign up form that the parents get when they're wanting to come into the Pen Pal Club, and you'll get paid. We'll pay you.
Like who they heard it from or something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all the questions I have. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I think we've answered them. I'm looking through them now.
Hmm.
So anything else you want to tell us before we head out?
Well, I would say, to the teachers who are viewing today, I think now is a great time for you to come on board. We have over 200 kids that are actively involved in the Pen Pal Club, and they're looking for
Cute.
classes. They're looking for
Mhm.
things to do. Some of the big hitters, I would say, are more social classes, fun classes, and things like that. And I host classes myself for the kids. I actually have one tonight for the little ones, ages 4 to 6. So
Aw.
yeah, I would say, if you're a teacher and you're watching this, come on over to Gastoria. You can either try to quarterly or annual. If you want to get the bigger bang for your buck, and I'll be here to help you out with your listings, with converting those students over to paid customers and that type of thing. So I'd love to see you. And if you have any questions, I'm sure you're going to ask me that too. Um, you can reach out to me directly on Facebook at Shalene Pearson. Okay. Or you can, and that's the Facebook method, or you can, everybody's texting these days. So I'm just going to give you my phone number. If you want to text me, text me. Okay.
Wow, you're brave. Are you sure?
I'm sure this is my business line. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't say we haven't had crazy in the chat before, so
go to the website, go to guestoria.com, and you'll see all of the information to get in touch with me.
Yeah, give them an extra step to go.
Yeah. But I respond by text.
I have blue wrenches in the chat box for a reason. We had some guests for a while there that brought in a lot of attention, which was great. But poor Kelly one time, and I forgot Rebecca, I think they had to like kick people out of the chat. And
really? Oh my goodness. I always wonder if that's going to happen at some point in time with me. It hasn't happened yet. Fingers crossed.
For a while there, it was a lot, but it hasn't been much ever since. Well, poor James. We did have somebody on here that somebody in the chat was picking on him a little bit with words we didn't understand in another language. And Kim Googled Google translated it, and it was bad.
Really?
And we had tried to pronounce what he was saying. So yeah, that was embarrassing. But
oh gosh. Yeah, so that is crazy.
Yeah. So if you need to look her up, go to Guestoria.com and you'll find information on ways to contact her. So yeah. All right, Shallen, thank you so much for coming, and thank you all for being in the chat, and we'll see you all next time.